Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to start mining with HiveOS. In addition to that, I'll also be teaching you guys how to format a used USB/SSD drive. So in order to format your SSD or USB, you have to insert it into your PC. I have it here in my PC. This is the drive that I'm going to be formatting. It had HiveOS before, so what you need to do is open up CMD, type in this part, and it's going to load, list disk, and make sure you find the correct one, because if you select a wrong one, you can just, because this wipes the whole drive. So I'll be selecting disk 3. To double check, list disk, and make sure the star is by the drive you want to format, and type clean. So now we have reformatted this drive. We can now move over to HiveOS Setup. So in order to start mining with HiveOS, you need to create an account. I already have an account, so I wouldn't be creating it. And you will need Balena Etcher. This is what I used. I'll leave this links in the description below. So what you need is a HiveOS image. Install HiveOS for GPU and select zip. So it will be installing here. I wouldn't be doing this because I already have it, so I'm just gonna cancel it. I would open up Balena Etcher now. And once Balena Etcher launches, flash from file, select HiveOS, open, select target. This is the drive that I'm gonna be flashing HiveOS onto, so I'll select it and I'll click flash, and yes, I'm sure. So basically now it's flashing. While it's flashing, we can go into create our new farm. I'll just name this test, and this is my new farm. I would add a rig, add a worker, and click add rigs, connect existing, and boom, you created your worker. And now, well, your drive is being flashed. You can also create a flight sheet. So a flight sheet is basically, if you're coming from Windows mining, flight sheet is basically your batch file. So what I'll do is I'll teach you guys how to create a new flight sheet. So add flight sheet, select coin, will be Ethereum, and when you add wallet, you can put your address, select Ethereum, put your address, name of the wallet. The source is not necessary. You can save it as a global wallet, so it will just be you'll use this wallet for all of your other rigs on HiveOS. So I already created a wallet, so and then the pool I use is flex pool. So I configure pool SSL. I just use Singapore because that's the closest to me. And depending on the cards you have, if you have AMD, I'll recommend Team Red Miner. If you have NVIDIA GPUs, especially non-LHR GPUs, I would go with T-Rex. And with LHR GPUs, at the state right now, LOL Miner is the best unlocking. So in this case, I'll just go with T-Rex, and I'll name it T-Rex Miner. I'll create flight sheet. Now moving back to workers, you can apply the flight sheet before you even set up anything. So it will just run the flight sheet on boot. So to apply the flight sheet, what I do is there's a rocket sign here. Click on the rocket, click on the flight sheet we just created, and apply. And to understand more on HiveOS, your first rig is completely free. You can mine to any pool you want. There'll be 0 fees. And if you do plan to mine to if you do plan to have multiple rigs and you want to mine to, let's say, Ethermine, you would need to pay $3 per rig every month. if you decide that you don't want to be paying $3 per month, you can also mine to HiveOn Pool, which is HiveOS Pool, and they will take a 3% of your earnings if you're mining to them. So, and using HiveOS will be completely free, but you'll be paying them through your mining rewards. So one reason I don't recommend HiveOn Pool is the profits. It's not the most profitable one, and this is where I check the profits. And Flex Pool and Mining Pool Hub has been on top recently. No, Flex Pool has been on top for a really long time, which is really good. So you're mining and you want that to be on the best pool you can. And HiveOn is all the way down here, so that's I just wouldn't recommend it. You can stick to Ethermine. Ethermine is basically a go-to for everyone. They have the most hash rate in the network, and yeah. So now HiveOS has completed the download. What you need to do now is remove your drive and plug it back in. And you should be able to see it here. If you don't, you have to right click, go to manage, disk management, all the way down. You should be able to see disk 3 or 2 depending on how many drives you have on your PC. Change drive letters and paths, add, and then I just do random, like I'll just do the most bottom one so it doesn't mess with my other drives. Okay. And now you have your HiveOS flashed into this your SSD or USB. So what we'll be doing now is click on this thing, this yellow color thing, and it will download. So I'll open up my downloads, show in folder, and it's this one, rig4conf. I'll move it to my Hive. So once you have moved the rig.conf file into your HiveOS drive, make sure you rename it because they only want rig.conf. We don't want this extra numbers and brackets. So I'll rename it by I'll just type in rig and enter. So now I'll be putting this on a rig. So what you have to do is insert this into your motherboard or connect it to your motherboard and boot up the rig. So let me hop onto that right now. So now I've installed the drive into the motherboard. I've connected it to the rig and now it's showing up. I have an RTX 3080 connected to it, and as long as you created your flight sheet earlier, now it should just be running right now. And it's gonna be doing all the installing. So I'll open up Hive Shell Start to show you guys what you normally see in like your Windows mining. And now to apply overclocks, you can just do it over here. Fan speed and everything, it can all be done in one page instead of using like let's say Windows. So this will be my clocks, and there's a few websites that I used to refer my overclocks from. So it's either Misfit Mining Overclocking Database or hashrate.no. So in Misfit Mining, you can do 3080. You can search, and you can see what algorithm you want. So let's say it's a colorful 3080. This will be like the core clock that you can follow, or like just you can also work like you can base off this clocks and tune your cards like easier. So right now I'm gonna open up Hive Shell. And once you're in Hive Shell, to check the T-Rex mining, you can type miner, and you should be seeing what you normally see in let's say Windows, right? Efficiency is over here as well, so it's taking a while to settle down. This is not the best clocks that I have, but it runs. I'm just showing you as an example. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video to the end. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment down below. I'll try to reply all of you. And yeah, peace.